Hello everyone and welcome back to Hook and Pine, and today we are seeing some of the awesome wildlife that Florida has to offer. I started out by fishing and I don't typically fish in Florida, so I had this cheap rod and some frozen shrimp. First catch was this ladyfish, and I did catch a couple of these right under this bridge. I will say I recommend using live shrimp over frozen shrimp, but the bait shop was out of live shrimp. I have never really caught or held any of these saltwater fish, which is why you saw my struggle there. Here I had something quite a bit bigger on.
I have no net, so I have no idea how I'm going to get this up. What is this? What the heck? Oh, a saltwater catfish.
So I had to get in this saltwater catfish pretty unprofessionally. This wasn't a big deal though, as this was not a big fish by any means. Like I said a little bit earlier, I do totally recommend using live shrimp, as it will weed out a lot of these smaller fish. The pinfish pick at the dead shrimp, and the live shrimp will help you catch more sport fish. But nonetheless, this is a grass grunt. I believe some people call it a pigfish, but that's all I'm going to say about that. The next catch was a jack. This individual, as you can see, is quite tiny. I will say though, pound for pound, this species seems like it can fight pretty tough. While I was just walking around, I did find these little needlefish that I could just see right from the shore. And then this looks like a species of grouper sunning itself on its side by the docks. However, I do not know what species. So if you know, drop a comment. We do have a link in our description for our website, which we are strongly rooted in conservation. So if you are into that, you should check us. We also have an X account that I'm going to be doing tons of giveaways on as we get more followers. So tons of free wildlife clothing. That will be in the description as well, so make sure to follow that. And meanwhile, we have some white ibis here foraging in the shallow water. Here we have a beautiful gray egret chilling on the bridge. I also saw a bunch of these tiny crabs on a wall near the water. I don't know what kind they are though. I'm thinking it's a wharf crab, but if someone does know, you should comment that below as well. And then lastly, my favorite find was this tropical house gecko. Pretty quick, but very, very cute.